Good morning, grade 6. For today, we are going to talk about diseases that affect your circulatory system. Okay, so ano yung mga diseases na to? Congenital heart disease, thrombosis, heart attack, rheumatic heart disease, stroke, hypertension, leukemia, and anemia. So we are going to talk about all this. Okay? Congenital heart disease. Ano nga ba ibig sabihin niyan? It refers when the heart or nearby blood vessels do not develop normally before birth. Okay. In some cases, less oxygen is supplied to the body. So if you are going to look at this picture, parang may butas kasi nga ang sabi dyan is that blood vessels were not able to develop normally. Also in this case. So let's try to read this part here. Hole between the top heart chambers. This type of congenital heart disease is called atrial septal defect or ASD. It allows oxygen-rich blood to leak into the oxygen-poor blood chambers in the heart. Okay. So ito yung part na oxygen-rich na. Okay. Then because of this hole over here, oxygen-rich blood tends to leak back to the chamber of the heart where there isn't enough oxygen present. Okay? Parang nagsa-cycle. So because of that leak and because of this oxygen poor blood, which is carbon dioxide rich blood, pumapasok din dito ngayon sa where it is supposed to have oxygen rich chamber. So what happens is that since this blood in this side, which basically consists of less oxygen, leaks to this area over here, 'di ba after dito sa left atrium, this is supposed to be the part where blood enters the left ventricle to be pumped out of the heart all throughout the body. So ang nangyayari ngayon, nagli-leak yung oxygen poor blood or carbon dioxide rich blood sa chamber where it is going to be pumped out of your heart. So which means blood that is carbon dioxide rich or the blood that doesn't have enough oxygen is being distributed back to your body, which means that your body is not supplied much with oxygen. The same thing that happens here. This type of congenital heart disease is called ventricular septal defect or VSD. It causes high pressure in the heart or reduced oxygen to the body. Technically the same. Parang parehas lang yan sila. The relationship between two are basically the same. Main point is that oxygen poor or reduced oxygen or carbon dioxide rich blood basically goes back to your artery in which it is not supposed to. Okay? Knowing that the artery is supposed to carry oxygen-rich blood. Okay, when a baby is born with a lack of oxygen, the newborn baby will have bluish face, lips, and fingertips. This condition is called a blue baby. Next is thrombosis. A formation of a clot in the blood vessel. This is called a thrombus. Okay? This disease is caused by an injury, cancer, and pregnancy, among others. Thrombosis can lead to a heart attack or stroke kasi nga nagkakaroon ng clot yung red blood cells and other cells, they tend to group up. So nagka-clot which can basically cause blockage to blood flow. So because of that, not enough oxygen will be brought to your brain, which can cause you to have stroke through a heart attack as well. Okay? Heart attack. Ano nga ba ibig sabihin ng heart attack? Okay. This happens when blood flow is blocked in a section of the heart muscle, like this one over here. Cells in the heart muscles become damaged due to the lack of oxygen, and eventually the cells will die. Okay, wait lang. Let me just change that. Okay na. So cells in the heart muscle become damaged due to lack of oxygen. Blood clot plus clogged artery pa. So, hindi makadaan ng maayos. So, which will basically block the way of how blood flows. So, what happens is if your cells won't be supplied with enough oxygen, your cells will die. If that certain part of your body will die, eventually, like for example in this case, if it's the heart, since it's the heart, it plays a major role in your body. So you might experience a heart attack and also a possibility of you dying as well. Failure na yung heart ninyo. Okay? Symptoms of a heart attack. Paano nga ba natin nalalaman kung if we are about to experience a heart attack? Of course, kayo, young age kayo, you might not have experienced this yet. Some of you or people that you may know may have experienced this. Chest pains, at least in the future, malalaman nyo if someone is experiencing, like for example, ito nga, mga symptoms ng heart attack such as chest pains. One. Second is difficulty in breathing. Okay. Occasional loss of consciousness, meaning nawawala ng malay. And next is also vomiting. Okay. If any of these symptoms appear to a certain person that you know, better yet call the ambulance. Hindi na kayo you cannot you don't know what to do anymore and no one's around you. Difficulty in breathing, doesn't know what to do anymore. Once a person gets experiences difficulty in breathing, would also basically slowly lose consciousness. Okay, so better yet, call the ambulance na kagad. Dapat ready your numbers kayo dyan sa bahay nyo. Emergency numbers in your house. Okay? Next is the rheumatic heart disease. Ano nga ba ibig sabihin nito? A condition in which the heart valves are damaged by rheumatic fever. So, nagkakaroon ng parang mas malaki, parang may butas, parang may leak. Okay? This basically leads to difficulty in pumping blood. This is also an inflammatory disease that starts with strep throat or tonsillitis. And it looks like this. Sa throat nyo yan. So, dapat check nyo rin yung throat nyo from time to time. This is caused by a bacterium called Streptococcus. Sorry about our neighbor's loud motorcycle. So, anyway. Stroke. This happens when the flow of blood basically to the brain is blocked. Yan, kunwari ito. Parts of the brain can end up damaged because of oxygen deprivation. So, yun na nga, like what I've said earlier. If your body cells, parts of your body won't be able to have enough oxygen, eventually the cells will die. And if these cells are basically part of a major contribution to your body system, so eventually you are at risk and in danger. Okay? So, be healthy as much as possible. Symptoms during a stroke. Numbness of limbs. You cannot feel your legs, you cannot feel your arms, hindi nyo na mafe-feel yung katawan ninyo. Second is fainting. Okay? And of course, once you'll faint, you will lose consciousness. Hindi nyo na alam anong nangyari sa inyo. The next thing maybe, you'll wake up, you're in the hospital. That is if you're lucky. And unfortunately, worse than that is that you'll not be able to wake up anymore. That's the sad part. Okay? Severe stroke can lead to paralysis to one side of the body or even death. Okay? So, yun na nga, stroke. It's actually hard because you cannot move half of your body. It's either yung lower part ninyo or one side, left or right, ng katawan ninyo. You can move your arm sa left but not your right. Parang ganun. So, difficulty in navigating around like how you are used to. Okay? Especially if you have flights of stairs sa bahay ninyo. So, paano kayo aakyat? Paano kayo bababa? So, as much as possible, be healthy. Okay? Hypertension. Hypertension is commonly known as high blood pressure. So, okay, if mapapansin nyo yung picture dito, no hypertension, heart pumping normally. So, what happens is blood flows easily through vessels. Normal lang. Hindi nagmamadali yung dugo. Unlike this one, when you have hypertension, heart pumping harder. Your heart is basically pumping blood more than the usual. So, blood may not flow easily through vessels. Mabilis yung it's like, imagine if you are rushing, you have one small door and there are like 50 students inside, and all of you are going to rush out of the door. You will have difficulty on basically leaving that room, diba? But if you're going to do it flawlessly, one by one, you'll easily be able to exit that room peacefully compared to if 50 of you at a time, diba? So just the same thing here. So this can basically affect your system, your body system. What can trigger hypertension? One is stress. Do not stress out. I know, actually, sa inyo, hindi ka kayo stressed eh. Oh, I know that you have lots of things to do. But it's because maybe hindi nyo naiintindihan yung lessons. Tapos, worst part na nga, maybe hindi pa kayo nagwa-watch ng videos, and maybe basically because you don't understand the video. Pero the sad part there is that you don't understand the video na nga. So you skip watching it and hold your mobile phones and play. How sad is that? Hindi nyo naintindihan. O, bahala na yan. Instead of researching further, nandyan yung Google. You can search further. If you don't understand the topic there, punta kayo sa Google. Search what it means. How to do this and that. May other better explanation dyan. Rather than quitting just because the video doesn't make sense. Or maybe you are too lazy to watch it, maybe. Ganun lang din yun. And continue playing mobile games. So, problema nyo na yan. Okay? Not mine. Not the teachers. The problem is with you. Most of you tend to cram. Kasi for example, you get your materials on Monday. Tapos hindi nyo muna gagawin Tuesday, Wednesday kasi you're thinking to yourself, I can just do this on Thursday. Tapos pagdating Thursday, lazy na naman kayo. You decided to do it on Saturday. Tapos pagdating doon, na-realize nyo, hala, hindi ko pala to kaya. So what happens is that you are stressing out. Trying to finish everything all at once. Tapos hindi nyo na kaya. Psychologically, you are now frustrated with what's happening. Okay? Other things that can trigger your hypertension is smoking. Okay? None of you smokes, I guess. I hope. Too much of salty and fatty food. Diabetes. So, yan, mga carbs-based, carbohydrate-based food. As much as possible, tanggalin nyo yan. Okay. Heart disease and kidney disease. All this can trigger hypertension. Leukemia. Leukemia develops when there is an excessive production of white blood cells compared to red blood cells. If in your bloodstream, if there's more of the white blood cell in your body, I mean, not actually more, no, pero in terms of ratio, if your body tends to make more white blood cells than usual, there is actually a chance that you might develop leukemia. Okay? And a person with leukemia looks pale, gets tired easily because of the lack of oxygen in the body, and feels general weakness in the body. So, yan ang nakakatakot sa leukemia because basically leukemia can instantly kill you. Not actually instant. OA naman si teacher saying instantly. No? Pero gradually, and basically you are suffering. You are going to suffer. Okay? So, as much as possible, maghanap kayo ng food that can normalize the amount of white blood cells in your body. Okay? Anemia. Ano nga ba ibig sabihin ng anemia? Anemia refers to blood loss where there is a decrease in number of red blood cells. This is caused by injuries in the bone marrow, liver, or spleen, or basically just because of iron deficiency. Ibig sabihin niyan that your body system won't be, does not produce enough red blood cells in your body. Yan ang nagiging problema diyan. Okay. Symptoms of anemia: pale complexion, fatigue, ibig sabihin parati kayong pagod. Weakness, you are always feeling weak. Ba't na doble yung fatigue ko? Doble na yung fatigue, wait. Dizziness and headache. Fainting, mawawala ng malay. Breathlessness, in other words, difficulty in breathing, just the same as irregular breathing. Okay? So these are the symptoms of showing signs that you have anemia. Okay, so these are then again the possible mga diseases that can affect your circulatory system, which are the congenital heart disease, thrombosis, heart attack, rheumatic heart disease, stroke, hypertension, leukemia, and anemia. Okay, so that's basically it for today.